Hi, this is Freddie with Toucan Advisors. Today we're going to be talking about how to build out your Amazon team. What are those elements that really make a powerful team? So first understand some of those elements. You really need to understand a little bit of how Amazon works. So the better you are to sell your product through Amazon, the more money you're able to make Amazon. You're going to get more preferential treatment by them. You're going to go from selling 500 a day to 550 to 700 or whatever those numbers are. And we talk a lot about our incremental gains, but it's important to stress the just being able to market. And what are I say in this slide here? What are your marketing chops? That's I think a key element. A lot of these elements of the flywheel that we talk about here are influenced by you, and relative to some of the other tech companies. Marketing chops really make a big difference on Amazon, and know that a good product is one thing. You got to really have that combination of a really solid, fairly priced product that is optimized and listed well. I think that's the best opportunity on Amazon these days. So in terms of what the opportunity looks like, these are kind of the basic elements. A lot of people talk about these, and I think it's best just to show you. So we've got a search up here on Amazon for winter coats, and went in through and got a couple listings pulled up. So you see fur lined on here, and the bullets are okay, but they don't do a great job of selling. These images are pretty standard, like they're high quality, but they're just showing the same model in different positions. Contrast this to this product, seeing more keywords in the title, much more time spent in the bullets, talking some of the benefit statements of the product, and a lot about the features and lots of different angles of the product. They don't have a video on here, which would definitely help. That's been a positive rank factor. I think that's always a good question to ask: is your team capable of selling and really marketing on Amazon? All right, so next up is, again, related to the product page is pricing. You're going to want to work with folks that know how to test price. Here is ideally your optimum price point at this point in time. Other competitors are going to be monitoring your price. It's important to be able to adjust and flex and based on that. And ultimately, you just really want to be testing as much as you can. Selling at $40 and $41. Where on that bell curve is optimum for you? It's important to understand the differences and the relationship between price and inventory. So presumably the lower you get on inventory, if you get close to running out of stock, you're going to want to maybe increase your price a little bit. Understand how promotional campaigns and coupons influence the buy decision as well. All these are things that a good Amazon team should regularly be talking about. All right, so now moving on to reviews. This is one of the things you really can't influence a ton you yourself, but you got to really understand, your team needs to understand the rules around this and be able to explain and distill down what the risk versus a reward of an overly aggressive review campaign. They need to understand what the terms of service are with Amazon, and definitely want to be using things like Amazon Early Reviewer and Vine. I know our company Toucan does this a ton. Early Reviewer it's fairly inexpensive, and you really get a lot of your bang for your buck. So you want to have folks around you that are really laser focused on Amazon reviews, and when bad reviews do come up, what's the process and what's the communication protocol to get those taken down. You want to try and get an alert set up and talking to these negative reviewers as quickly as possible. So professional communication is just really crucial. I mean, some of these Amazon businesses can get huge, selling millions of dollars a month. So how efficient and how quickly is communication happening? What kind of cadence and schedule is it on? You want to really surround yourself with folks that are in all-in status. They need to be able to report to you, what's going on and where are we going? What does the success path look like? What are those important KPIs? Are they being met? If not, what are the steps to get to them? And you definitely always need to understand where the line is with Amazon, and if you go over it, you risk suspension. But so sponsored ads are really a huge element of a successful Amazon team. You want to work with people that understand manual and auto, and we even have folks on our team that do hourly parting and day parting. Your target customer is going to be a lot different at 12 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday versus 2 o'clock in the morning on Saturday or something like that. So to be able to flex and move and roll out new campaigns is just huge, and it's a tremendous asset to your company. And at the end of the day, a really successful sponsored ad campaign will actually increase your organic sales and boost things up. So you're not just incrementally making profit on your sponsored ads, but you're elevating your entire brand on Amazon. So as it pertains to fulfillment, you definitely want folks to understand all the different options. You got FBA, Fulfillment by Amazon, Fulfillment by Merchant, and Seller Fulfilled Prime. A lot of our clients are selling on multiple of these at the same time for the same ASIN. Like having a backup as merchant fulfilled, and you just being able to talk through all the different factors, their size and weight, and returns and manpower and logistics. You want folks that understand all of the fulfillment options through Amazon really, really well. It's super important. So when it gets down to it, what's the experience of your team, really going to look like? What's their, design skills and Photoshop and storytelling through video? Like, are they like a data nerd, and do they love, big spreadsheets and mincing and parsing, small bits of keywords and setting up all kinds of different kinds of campaigns. A sound business mind is really important as well. There's all kinds of fees, and being able to run P&Ls through Amazon is just a crucial element. When you hire and build out your team, you're going to want to pay good money, because there's just so much opportunity. I've never seen anything like it before. So I would say spend as much as you can on building out your Amazon team, and you want to understand, related to that investment, like what's the upside? What does it look like? How are you going to get there? This has been Freddie with Toucan Advisors, and thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.